Dragon. Anti-mage.
Well, that was interesting. All of a sudden the heroes get picked at once, and I think my game is lagging a tiny bit. Oh my goodness. Single draft here for the D2CL Christmas Charity Magic. I'm Durka in the JD Studios, and you'll never guess what. You will never guess what hero Lil managed to get himself. It's the bloody Visage. Just look at this. All the way over to the dire side. He's not picked it up yet, but he does get himself the Visage, his favourite hero. So let's have a look. So single draft is our first map, mode, whatever you want to call it, of the day. As we head ourselves over to this. Hang on a second. Why have you gone all the way over there? There we go. So single draft is our first game mode of the day, and the teams they've picked a pretty good day to play. You know, just before Christmas. Christmas Charity Magic does come almost to a close. This is the second semi-final, so we've just got the grand finals actually to come, which should be after Christmas. But Team Spirit against virtus.pro. Our other game modes are going to be random draft and all random for the second and third games. So Dragon Knight, Wind Ranger. What have we got here? Jakiro, Ember Spirit. Is that a Clockwork in the middle as well? So Clockwork, Jakiro, DK, Wind Ranger, and Ember. And over on the Dire, Anti-Mage for Silent, FNG on the Undying, G, he's playing the Slardar, DK Phobos support Lena, and Lil, he's taken up his Visage. Here we go, here we go. Should be good. I mean, I honestly can't believe it. As soon as we loaded into the game and, you know, they got to pick their heroes, there was no question. Lil was like, I've got Visage, I'm picking Visage, you guys can do what the hell you want. I'm playing this hero and, you know, I'm going to do well on it. I'm not sure why we're paused. 1 minute FNG needs. 1 minute. We'll give him a minute. We'll give him a minute. We're only an hour and 10 minutes behind schedule. I mean, I've got to give it to them. VP, they, down to the rules, you know, if you go by the rules, VP should have got the easy default win for the entire series. Not just game one. Entire series could have just been VP, you win it, you go to the grand finals, and that's it. Done. Dusted. But the VP manager, you know, after obviously conferring with his colleagues, was like, no, charity at work. You know, we'll give you guys a game, we'll give you guys a series, and they said let's start 0-0. They get the win in every, they get the coin toss win in every game though, so they get to choose side or pick, I believe. It's like we'll get ourselves underway. Ember Spirit. Yeah, I think I can turn the game sounds up a tiny bit there. Should be good. Yes, it was a little bit loud. I apologise, guys. A little bit messy. A little bit messy. So always want to fly, support Wind Ranger. Wards, Nod Talisman, Afterlife, and a second. Ember Spirit for him. Iceberg's DK for mid. Goblak on the Jakiro. Where's the final hero? Ramses. Okay, so the fact is you cannot swap in single draft. So Ramses is going to head to the offlane role now on the Clockwork. And they've swapped it over. Afterlife will be playing your one role. Down at the bottom. I'm loud. Someone has been touching. Someone has been touching all the things. Right, I'll turn myself. Oh my god, why? What?
30 seconds.
Okay, interesting. That should be perfect right there. Sorry about that, guys. For some reason, the Christmas gremlins have been touching the sliders on here. I did check a little bit earlier, but I was playing some Counter-Strike on my own stream and it seemed okay. Can't hear me. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Bottom room spot. Still a breath on about 3 heroes. DK Phobos, it's time to run. The burning damage coming from Afterlife with the LSA there. It looks like he will drop first. The Ember Spirit's gone and G. Look at the second one to fall afterwards. Keep on chasing this down. And Lil is dropping very low with a power shot from Always Wanna Fly. Iceberg, another breeze. Fire will secure another kill. 2-1, and my goodness, FNG just battling through it all. He's got 5 stacks of decay. Still trying to fight Goblak. He kills him off. We'll finish him, and Iceberg with Always Wanna Fly. My goodness, what are you doing? Get yourselves out. The lanes have met mid. The creeps are already dying. And you wish for new eardrums at Christmas. Actually, we're going to see G on this bottom lane as well, so mid is going to be... No. Are you kidding me? Lil is going to be playing his 1v1 mid Visage. Something he does a lot in pubs. I've come across it once. I know that Cap and Blitz have met this many a time. The mid Visage. Something that absolutely demolishes people in ranked games. Hopefully I've Hopefully I've got the sound levels where they need to be right now. It should be good. Should be good for now. So mid is going to be a dual lane, Go Black Iceberg. Jakiro plus Dragonite, this dual breath, you know, it does a decent chunk of damage. But with Grave Chill plus the cloak on that Visage, he's going to tank through it, turn back and fight as much as he's actually given. Always want to fly down here. It's not a great lane to be in, this aggro tri-lane. DK Phobos has the superior range, good nuke damage out from Dragon Slave, now he's hit level 2 on top of it. FNG, you get some decay stacks down and out onto people. I'm still loud. Interesting. Aggro tri-lane, up at top, Silent, the anti-mage, they're TPing the Clockwork down. We've got Black and Afterlife, they're going to be the ones up here. It's better now, okay. Seems good. Seems good, lads, that'll do. Perfect. Excellent stuff. We can, I can ignore Twitch chat for a little while then. Actually focus on the game. Because Silence in a 1v2. Anti-Mage, Poor Man Shield, Quelling Blade. He should be okay up here. It's not going to be an amazing lane, but the wraparound mid, that's where we're going to watch. Because FNG, Arcane Rune, and G, the Slardar, roaming off-lane Slardar is going to come in for Iceberg. Tombstone drop, crushes there, and Lil's Visage should be getting a nice juicy kill onto Iceberg's Dragonite.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
VP off to a cracking start. 3-2, their lane's working out. DK Phobos. I mean, you're trading hits nicely with Always Wanna Fly, but until you have to run away when Wind Ranger's real attack damage starts to kick in. Oh, up at top, Afterlife chains out, but G still has the crush with a sprint forward and Silent crushing through with that damage. Will take down Afterlife and Always Wanna Fly. He's going to run into the middle of them with a wind run up. He'll be able to juke and jive himself away, but nearly gets the kill onto G. A couple more hits would have secured it. But Wind Ranger now in a bit of trouble. Wind run up in a second. Get yourself back away from that damage. Level 2 Wind run actually here from Always Wanna Fly. Relatively defensive build. Denied. 2 points in Shackle Shot. No 2 points in Power Shot. I mean, Shackle Shot has been the kind of go-to build for support Wind Rangers. But the fact is they're playing single draft. Where's the Clockwork now? Ramsey's Clockwork is hit level 4 and he's roaming around. He's roaming around looking for kills. Maybe if he gets a good cog push back onto Lil, they're pinging it out saying, you know what, we've got level 1 Dragon's Tail, we've got damage output, if you can just wrap around Ramsey's, get in there onto this Visage. Rocket Flare. I think Lil should know exactly where he is. He's got his Tranquils. He'll be okay. Ramsey's a little bit of a lost cause now. He'll get bottom rune. And FNG will try and zone him out a bit, push him into this concave of heroes as G comes in with a crush, and that should be Ramsey's losing his life. LSA will land. Oh, that choke point. Ramsey's gets himself back. FNG drops the tombstone, but Ramsey's gets himself through his own cogs. The choke point where only one hero can pass through meant that it was G or nothing. DK Phobos couldn't chase, and Afterlife hunting for FNG. Damage output's good. Always Wanna Fly has a power shot up in a couple of seconds. They want DK Phobos, they want something for their troubles, but they're not going to get anything. Again, running. Trying to keep that wind beneath their wings as this Ember Spirit needs a lot of babysitting. 17 and 3 is, you know, a decent amount of last hits. Just the fact is, that's FVP. They've got an anti-mage farming top. Silent is 31 and 5. Just wondering about this Dragonite though. Against the Visage, it seems he's doing a pretty good job. He's got his Dragon Blood, Breathe Fire's decent. And Lil, yeah, dropping your Tranquil Boots. Luckily there's no one that can come in, but this is the key moment. He's hit level 6 and the birds, the damage from them. They get the stun down as well with Lil's micro. There's 1 into 2 and that's Soul Assumption damage. He'll get the hit uphill. If he doesn't miss this, he's got the kill. And Lil, he's running away from Always Wanna Fly, but he turns to fight with the birds coming back in. Always Wanna Fly has no wind run. The heal from FNG brings Lil back up, and those familiars from Lil's Visage crush through 2 heroes in quick succession. This is why multiple teams ban Visage against VP in the second phase. This is why in an all-pick game in ranked, you are scared for your life against a Lil Visage. This is a single draft game. He got Visage in 1 out of 3 heroes. Insane stuff. RNG's on their side. This is what they get for waiting an hour. They waited an hour for Team Spirit to finish their series up
Dire's
against,
middle
it
tower
was Cookies.
is under attack.
Cookies. Basically the ex-Lemon Dogs roster. Good guys. Not going to finish last this time. 2-6, a roaring start for them. What we're looking at, so 3k net worth almost on the RAM. Visage sitting at 2400 levels. 7-7, yeah, you got Undying and Slardar though, down at the bottom. 4 and 3, but if they can pick up this kill on Godblack, as that Familiar comes in to chip away at him a little bit. Do anything mid. Dragon Tail from the Dragon 4. Damage output is decent, but Visage turns to fight. You can't kill him off. Tombstone getting dropped low, but Lil, he will finally die. They take his dominating streak, but at what cost? If they can catch Always Wanna Fly here, it's a decent enough trade. There's no win run, and the damage output's enough here from virtus.pro. Iceberg, Breathe Fire, Tower Attack, G, sprints, and now he can TP himself back to base if he wants to. This is not a pub game, lads. This is not a pub game. Game 1 of this best of 3 is single draft. Game 2, I believe, is going to be random draft, and then Game 3 should be all random, but don't hold me to that, I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Medallion already up for this Visage, and his Familiar's going to get some farm while he's out of lane as well. Ramses, he's hit level 6. Hookshot could catch people from VP a little bit off guard here. Potato Editor. Best mod, worst mod EU, both at the same time. Spamming memes. You filthy devil. Seems good. Seems good. That's the good shit right there. Afterlife. Walking into Lil, but Ramses is here. The damage output, look. It's insane. Power Shot will clip Lil, but with the LSA stuns out from G as well. Clear up that poor clockwork. No problems, no questions asked, and okay, G, you've got further questions for Godblack. LSA, stuns galore, take down another. 1 turns into 2 and maybe into 3. As Always Wanna Fly, he's running himself away behind the tier 1, but G, he's got his number, the crush.
Radiant's middle tower
in
is
time.
under attack.
As the win run comes up from the Wind Ranger, just about ready there. 5-man mid. I was asking FNG in the lobby, can you not ban mid only? I mean, I understand banning 1v1 mid. Hookshot, Ramses catches DK Phobos, but the Cogs has no mana for it. He had stick charges. He still doesn't use them for the Cogs to trap the Lina in. I was asking for the 5v5 mid from FNG, and it was like, honestly, it's the most boring mode to play. And you can understand, you know, it might be interesting from a spectator standpoint, a caster standpoint, but 5v5 mid in a best of 3 for game 1. DK Phobos, Afterlife, oh, he's thirsty. He's thirsty. Gets the kill. Now take down the Tombstone as Team Spirit, 5-man mid. I mean, we don't get the all mid mode, but we're getting it a little bit here from Team Spirit as they're grouping up and looking for this tier 1. Dragon Form DD. They should be able to take this one out, but Godblack, he's not going to be so lucky. Slowed, killed. Death is the only retreat for the Jakiro. And oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, there's an anti-mage up on top lane. 4,600 net worth, Silent getting his damage in onto this tier 1. He's also got a stack being built up for himself as well. Hello, hello, hello. G, you're dropping low, and Ember Spirit should have this kill with the tower helping out. Amplified damage was up, but Afterlife finds himself. Kill onto G Slardar. DK Phobos though, in we come. LSA not going to connect. He maybe can still get. Dragon Slave and Laguna Blade were ready. He doesn't go for it. Did I miss a snipe? I missed a rocket flare snipe apparently. I'm genuinely sorry. T-Tours, well deserved. Point booster up for Lil. Are we going to see like a 15-minute Aghanims or something for him here? The tier 1 still hasn't dropped mid. Iceberg. Got your work cut out for you. Familiars, try and deny. 1 drops. They got the kill on 1. Resummoned over the Tombstone as well. There's so many things to focus here. And Team Spirit losing 1 hero after the other. Godblack as well as Iceberg will both drop. And G's not giving up on this. Amp damage onto the Wind Ranger. Looking to chase. Did lose their tier 1 to Always Wanna Fly's Wind Ranger though. I just want to take it back up the top. Mr. Silent, Mr. Anti-Mage. Battle Fury is going to be up at around 12-13 minutes. On top of Treads, pretty decent timing. If you're taking down this tier 1 already, it's even closer. G. Now, you know you can't win 1v1 against this Ember. You do need to farm your Blink as well. 1250 gold away from that. Actually seeing any big items picked up by anyone else on the Radiant side. Bottles, Treads, Arcanes. There's nothing significant. Close to 2,000 gold on your Dragon Knight. A decent chunk on your Ember Spirit as well. I just wonder if this Ember still thinks about going for the Boots of Travel. With the way that this pace has been set, Shackle Shot, Silent doesn't care. But the pace of this game that has been really set here by VP, Boots of Travel will sure allow you to split push a little more, get you across the map, and he's gone for the BOT's build. I'm certain that the fights are going to break out thick and fast. Like, once G gets that Blink Dagger up, maybe that's the plan. Try and stop him with the hook shot. They've caught him in the cogs, and G's going to lose a lot of his health here. Surely he's going to die. Yep, power shot will secure. Always want to fly. Will pretty much steal that from under the nose of the Ember Spirit. There's a good old jungle camp there for Afterlife to clear himself through. Yes, this was a mid-Lil Visage. Medallion, point booster, 800 gold. He insta-picked it. It's single draft. He insta-picked the hero. As soon as they saw their choices, he was like, yep, that's mine. I'll take it. Here we go. Oh, Radiant Sentry in range of that Dire Observer ward, but no one's pushed far enough forward here for Goblack to really take it. With this creep wave coming in, though, as long as they can get there without putting themselves under too much pressure, they should be able to. Now, is this Roshan? Medallion with amp damage. This is going to be such a fast Rosh. 13 minutes in, they'll take it down in like 15-20 seconds. Oh, here we go. Roshan. Maybe not 15-20 seconds, but still reasonably fast. Reasonably fast. They've got the damage output. He doesn't want to get himself in there for clap range, I guess. He'll pop his head in, back, forward. Pop the spell block from Roshan. The thing is, Team Spirit cannot contest this. Their AoE spells consist of Jakiro Clockwork. Not a great amount. They're also not shutting down this anti-mage, so while Silent's up at top farming away, he's got Battle Fury completed. 14-minute Battle Fury with Treads, and this is where the farm begins. This is where the fun starts for the AM. Now, who do they give the Aegis to? Visage, of course. Of course. 1,600 gold until that Ags is up. So it's going to be like 17 minutes, something along those lines. Unless he gets a couple of big kills. Could be a little bit faster. Where is Mr. AM? Hiding away in the jungle.
Under attack.
Afterlife, do you have a remnant available? If you get caught here,
Dire's top tower
could
is
be
under
in a little
attack.
bit of trouble, my friend.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, he's going to get spotted. Afterlife. Oh, he did have remnant. I thought... I'm blind. I'm blind. I thought I looked there. I saw it on the map and I thought I looked there, but apparently I'm just
Dire's top tower
not
is
able to see things right under my very nose.
Radiant's bottom
So
tower
G with this
is
tower
under
kill, if
attack.
they give him the last hit, will have his Blink Dagger. And there we go.
Radiant's
Perfect
bottom
amount of money,
tower
look at that.
is
Absolutely gorgeous. Gets his Blink. Tier 1 trade-off is up at
Dire's
top
top
though, and they're
tower
doing
is under
good
attack.
damage to the Tier 2 as well. With Liquid Fire, Dragon Form as well. Tier 2 is taking a big chunk of damage. The TP's coming in though. Who is this? Lil's Visage straight into the middle of the fight. With Shackle Shot back onto FNG.
Under attack.
Macro fires a good amount of damage. A two-man crush from G though. Perfectly placed. And the minus armor adding up with a tombstone. They see Iceberg and they'll kill off Goblack as well. With the chase continuing, that Jakiro doesn't stand a chance. Finish him, and now on the other side. Ramses looks like he went into the middle. As Silent will swipe him down and smite him where he stands. G has a blink in 9. Would always want to fly. Oh god, there's no shackle. There's nothing left to give. Silent comes in, chunks and chops and kills him off. Is that 4 or 5? I don't think Iceberg. I don't think Afterlife died there. 4 for 1. 4 for 1. You cannot swap in single draft. That's why it's so amazing that Lil is the one that got Visage. honestly. Silent got his anti-mage.
Radiant's middle tower
There's going
is
to be another
under
tower
attack.
for them. Glyph is popped.
Radiant
Delay the
structures
inevitable.
are fortified.
They're all respawning pretty quickly though. Obviously it is 16 minutes into this game. We're not too far in. But they can't TP in one by one to defend. Not under an anti-mage plus
Radiant's
Visage.
middle tower has fallen.
Oh buddy. Oh buddy. Aghanim Scepter for Lil. Now, I've seen him play this before where he goes like Aghanim's Hex AC refresher, stuff like that. Where he gets, I don't know the math on it. I think it's like a 12-second chain stun. What are we looking at? Where's the stun duration? Am I blind? Am I actually blind? Okay, I don't know if I'm stupid or I just cannot read. It's like a 1.5 stun duration, right? I'm just looking at this and I cannot. Okay, whatever. Well, he gets the multi-stuns with a refresher. So he has some up with the cooldown off. Gets the stuns, uses them again, refreshes, uses them again, and he gets some ridiculous chain stuns out. I have been on the wrong end of his mid-Visage before, and honestly, it's super, super painful.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
FNG leading the charge. He's got no catch though. Nothing that can really get up in the face of Goblak's Jakiro, unless TP comes in. Stun from G. Goblak tried the cheeky TP. Guess it's just down to FNG giving that vision, keeping the rest of VP on his tail. Well, AM, 18 minutes in, he's got his Vlad's Battle Fury in very close to the Yasha now as he heads into that Manta style and Iceberg. With a Shadow Blade, you kind of want to play aggressively with it. It gives you the split push opportunity, but not necessarily against a Slardar. Oh, there we go. Dragon form with a Shadow Blade popped. Iceberg, he knows that DK Phobos is here, but does he know that G is here? The two-man cross into Light Strike Array to catch them both, and Iceberg is shredded. The damage from Silent will come in with the Mana Void as well, and Iceberg should get killed off. As G chases him down. Over on the side, Afterlife will run away with Ramses helping his teammate out a little bit. Spirit across the cliffside. Are you going to go for this? Are you really going to go for this? He was thinking about it for a long old time, but diving in for a support leaner, not entirely worth it. Well, Silent. What's that? DK Phobos, Yule Scepter nearly done. Silent Yasha is completed. What does he need? He should have it. He can sell his Ring of Protection. Disassemble Bassi, get Ring of Protection. Unless he really feels he needs the Bassi. They've got a Vlad's on AM, but he's been doing a lot of split pushing. I mean, you can't underestimate just the armor that it gives you for the rest of your team. You know, 3 armor is a pretty good amount. Maybe he will. Maybe he will just disassemble. Triple birdies. Here we go. Familiar's up and running. And into the tower they go.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Next, Wind Ranger.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Blade Mail and
attack.
Clock. So Team Spirit are finally getting some good items up.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
The issue is finding the catch is a difficult part, and if Afterlife gets stunned up like this, does he have a Remnant? He's got the Searing Chains back onto G, and he Remnants away. So he did have an escape plan. Ramses. You cannot do that under the nose of DK Phobos. You just cannot do it.
Dire's bottom tower
has
been denied.
I'm an idiot. Stun duration, yeah, like 1.5 seconds, like I said. Go black. There we go. Read the bird skill. Yes. 2-minute delay, guys. 2-minute delay. I am not a clever man sometimes. I'm not a clever man. I'm so sorry. So yeah, he gets the triple stun, 1.5 seconds. So that's 4.5, times it by 3. And you're looking at like, yeah, 15-second stun duration, something along those lines. Whew. I'm glad I've got Twitch chat here to help me out. Tell me how to read, teaching me the basics of life. Just need some help eating and drinking next.
Dire's top tower
I really
is
need
under
it.
attack.
I cannot function on my own.
Radiant's bottom
I need to be
tower
babysat
is
every
under
step of the
attack.
way.
Radiant structures are fortified.
My 5k MMR doesn't pay off when it comes to reading freaking skill names and durations. The blink stun. Yeah, we got him. Ramses or Laguna Blade into Soulless Option as Lil clears that. Ice Path is decent, holds the Visage in place, but now Goldblack, he's found himself in a really sticky situation, finally finished off by the little birdies. Hey birds, looking for more. The Shackle shot will not latch G to anything behind him, but it's just systematic destruction from virtus.pro here. And guess what? We'll come back again. Silence Anti-Mage. Manta style is done if he needs it. If he wants it, completed. While Afterlife still holding on to boots of travel and 2,600 gold. Down at bottom lane, stun. Always want to fly. Held in place. And G, he has the Blink Crush. One's down and Iceberg soon to follow as look, the resummon comes in. They've got vision of him. GG is called 21.5 minutes. Virtus.pro. Dawaj, Harold.
Virtus.pro victory.
That's the way we like it. That's the way. So game number 1 of this best of 3. Virtus.pro take it pretty convincingly. Game number 2, I believe it's going to be random draft. It could be all random. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I will keep you guys up to date. But we'll head back into a little break and get ourselves ready for game number 2 as Lil's Visage ended the game 13-2-7, only having mangoes. That's all he had. He only had mangoes.